JC Audits, JC Audits channel, JC Audits channel. Um, so welcome to JC Audits. This is JC Audits speaking. This is JC Audits talking. So let's just get this down here. So we can kind of see what's going on. Yeah. So let's hear from the man. Talk about racism on my channel and claims that I'm a racist and stuff like that. Okay. I openly admit that to my admission I am a racist. I openly admit that. Okay, you got JC Audits openly admitting that I'm a racist. There's no doubt about it. If you look at my posts, you will clearly see that I'm a racist. But I will also argue that all humans are racist. Every single one of us, even if we don't know it. We are racist in favor of our family, those that look like us, talk like us. The question is whether we act on it and if we hurt people. Now Hitler, if you go to Hitler and ask him, were you racist? He might have even said no. Right? If you asked him, were the Germans better than other races? I'm sure you would have got a yes there. Oh. And we also have people coming up to me and saying things like, stupid stuff. I'm going to mention it anyway. Your videos are useless. So they say things like that. Your videos are useless, they're short, they don't make sense. Why are you even coming over here and saying that? I don't mind that. You go ahead and say it, but to what extent is it a valuable thing? I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, by all means, do so. And this person I won't name has come on and started saying stuff about end of the world and conscription and that kind of thing, and the racists will be put in the front line. Bro, I think I should treat these people with kindness, you know, because maybe they've been hurt. So yeah. Maybe they want to promote their own channel. That's also possible. Yeah. Anyway, I will not shy away from free speech. Now, free speech is not the license to go out and bully, it's not the license to go out and target vulnerable groups. Okay? We should be looking at the advancement of human civilization, and to a certain extent there is some artistic license there, a rhetoric license, and to a certain extent the means justify the end, to a certain extent, you know, which might result in a bit of funny tactics, but we're still not talking about persecution, you know, like the calls to persecution of groups, you know, that's definitely not what I want. Let us, however, indulge in free speech. Who we got here, actually? Who we got here today? Corey Ladd. Yes, Corey Ladd. Corey Ladd. Yeah, you can still be friends with different races and be racist, 100%. Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely true, Corey Ladd. I mean, yeah, you raised such a good point. Even though I consider myself a racist, I want to address your point, because it's really, really valuable. As you probably know, you spoke to your white mates, yeah? And maybe one of your white mates got told something, oh, you're fucking racist, you. And then your white mate comes out, well, what are you fucking calling me a racist, man? I got black friends, innit? I got black... Close this. What the fuck are you calling me a racist, man? I got black friends, innit? I got black friends. That argument just does not wash, does it, mate? And both you and me know that. Of course you can be a racist and still have black friends. Absolutely. well spotted. Well spotted, my bro. What's this? Well, they're half Chinese. What's this? I've always been a racist. Good, man. I'm glad you and me. That's true. So people need to. Yes, bro. Corey Ladd. I'm enlisting you as my sort of like. I know you don't want to be, but my recruitment officer. You officially got the job. It's an unpaid job, right? Do it in your own time, 1 hour a year or 1 minute a year. But you're officially hired, Corey Ladd, to be my recruitment sergeant. So you're going to recruit fellow people, fellow racists like you and me. Okay, I'm a racist, you're a racist. Your job, your mission, if you choose to accept it, Corey Ladd, is to recruit. You don't have a number, it can be one every 10 years, doesn't matter. Recruit people fellow racists to this channel. I hold my hand up and I say I am a racist. You held your hand up just now, said you're a racist. Let's be honest, for fuck's sake. Let's cut through the bullshit. Cut through the politics. Alright? I hold my hand up. I'll go for your beer with you, mate. Yeah? I'll go for a halal fucking kebab with you, bro. I'm serious. We need to stand up, cut through the bullshit in this society, and we get to things like truth, and we get to be human with each other, right? Because there's so many veils. I'm not talking fucking hijabs or niqabs, bro. There's so many veils of bullshit in this society. It's unbelievable. Let's start talking honestly. Let's start a discussion here. So Corey Ladd, whether you like it or not, you're recruited to this channel. You get no payment, no rewards, no badges, but you're officially a a recruiting sergeant for this channel. You've been here now for at least a good 2 weeks. You're not an imposter. You haven't changed your name. As far as I'm concerned, you're kosher, bruv. So whether you like it or not, you're recruited. Like I say, no time commitment. I may recruit others, but you're the first Corey lad, whether you like it or not. Maybe just mention it in passing when you're having a cup of tea or sausage roll or in a workplace, whatever you do, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a teacher, Corey lad, whether you're fucking, I don't know, play school owner, manager, fucking bricklayer, fucking tree surgeon, nurse. I don't give a fuck where you are, Corey lad. The fact is, you meet people, you know, every once in a while, like every 10 years, just mention that, you know, there's this channel called JC Audits, you know, there are people like us that, you know, we stand together, stand up for the truth. I'll be playing a bit of Winston Churchill later, Corey lad. I apologise for my language, but you get my drift, yeah? He's up. Who we got here now? People are too serious, ain't they? They can't take jokes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright, yeah. So there is, when we say people, if we're talking about black, Asian people, if you start calling them N-word, P-word, without knowing them, obviously, it's not going to go down. It's going to go down like a lead balloon in it. You know, when I say not knowing them, creating a sense of rapport, you know, you can know somebody, like, have bombs with them in like fucking under 30 seconds, under a minute. I would argue it's pretty quick for some, but you know, bonds happen pretty quick. You know, sometimes you get a strong bond between people, and you know, sometimes you can warrant calling that word if it's in jest. You know, P word, N word, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, absolutely, people do get uptight about it, and if they get uptight, it's probably because that rapport has not been established, or they take offence for the sake of taking offence because they think it's not politically correct. Like, for example, you're chatting to your white mate and you say that fucking, what, packy this, packy that. Okay? They take offence on behalf of that group of people. It's debatable, okay? It's up for debate whether that's the right course of action to take offence. Or say if your dad says, go down the, you know, pea shop, you know, whatever. If your dad says that, are you going to take your shoe with your dad? Or are you going to pay? That's for fucking dad. Do you get my drift? Yeah. So people take offence on behalf of other people, like the Palestinians, for example. That you got whole swathes of white people that have never left Britain, right? Fucking 40-year-old housewives, fat as fuck, never left their fucking houses, and maybe not even just got into middle management, right? So, and then they start fucking going to these rallies because they got a bit of money behind them, or maybe they've never worked a fucking day in their life. All right? Yeah, of course they can demonstrate, but you know what the fuck? They're getting, and then say Palestinians are committing atrocities. Say that, and then they're going, oh well, they've been bullied by the Israelis. Do you know what I mean? It's a hot topic at the moment. Again, up for debate. No side right, no side wrong. But that's an example. Okay, it's a more common example. You don't usually see housewives, but going over to the Israeli side. But anyway, that's a hot topic at the moment. But I hope you see my drift. What's going on here? Let's see if anyone's online here, man. Jesus, my phone's fucking overheating, man. Let's see what I can do here, man. See what I can do. See what I can show. What we got here? So we got two people. People are too serious. Corey lad, yeah, you smiling, bruv. Who else? Elijah, welcome Elijah. Yeah, Elijah. Elijah sounds a bit Christian. That's fine with me. Film Wings. Hi, where you from? Me to JC. Yeah, all right, bruv. Yeah, just Chime in, chime out when you can, bro. Yeah, it's like if I walk in a mosque and say I'm racist, it's not gonna go down well. But when I say to you, um, I'm not a racist. So, oh, mate, let me read that again because I got distracted. Yeah, it's like if I walk in a mosque and say I'm a racist, it's not gonna go down very well. Yeah, too far fucking down straight. But when I say to you I'm a racist, you get me. Fuck yeah, Corey lad. See, that's why I rapped about you fucking a week ago, man. I was bigging you up in my rap because you are to be bigged up, man. You are to be bigged up. I mean, I'm guessing you're in your mid-20s, bro. So you got, you're at the peak of your fucking health, even though you don't think you are. Peak of your looks, and life is good for you, bro. You got, good support, parental, brothers and sisters, relatives. You're grounded, bro. That's good. Okay, you're in a good place, and you can openly admit that you're racist. I'm guessing stuff about you might be completely bollocks, man. I know, I appreciate that. But what I'm trying to say is that you got the you got the strength to speak out honestly, and that's good. And I'm also with you on this. So we're also two races together, two races speak. Bro, Corey lad, we're not talking about bombing mosques, or we're not talking about smashing Muslim windows, or going around, targeting ethnic minorities at all. We're just openly admitting we like people either of our colour or of our culture, and we're suspicious of those who don't talk like us, don't maybe think or act like us. And you can argue that also, it goes into criminal areas. I mean, if you're not like a hardened criminal yourself, and criminals start to fraternise with you, you do feel, I don't like that. I don't like your attitude. It's a little bit like that. It is a little bit. It's like criminals are a different kind of class or caste or, race to us. Assuming that you're not criminal. I don't feel like you're a criminal, bro. I mean, I doubt I'm wrong, to be honest on that. But anyway, look. Basically, like, I'm racist against criminals. Let's put it that way. I'm racist against criminals. I'm racist against so many races. Okay, so many races. I could even be racist against my own family, potentially. I'll tell you why. I'll argue. Hear me out on this. If my sister turns up, or let's talk about relatives. If my aunt comes to me and starts expressing views that are really fucking weird and really fucking, like, she's got into criminality, or I'll start being racist towards her, man, because she's out of my race. She's out of my, she's completely like different. That's what I think racism is about. That's why I think racism is natural. That's why I don't think racism should be illegal. I honestly don't. I think it's a little bit like cannabis crime, and I would argue drugs in general should be legalized, like recreational drugs. You know, I think it's a waste of police time. Police have a lot on their plate already, major crimes and stuff like that. They don't need all this fucking race crime and all this fucking, in my opinion, which is, I know it's against the grain. They don't need this fucking race crime. They don't need this drug crime. Let the politicians actually come into the fore. Come, Mr. Billy, Big Balls, or Little Miss Big Breast, come in there, legalize cannabis, please, and all this kind of thing. Legalize race. And I was gonna say legalize rape. Now that's very interesting. I don't mean that, of course. Now, rape is a very serious thing, and I'm glad I almost slipped. My mind has said legalize rape. Let's talk about rape. Let's go off the track now, off the cuff. Rape should still be illegal. That should not be like illegal. Do we have an agreement on that? That rape is a crime against the human being? I mean, I know we're elevating ourselves above animals. Animals may or may not rape each other. But there's something about protecting the weakest in society. So, generally speaking, if someone's been raped, they're not the aggressor, they're the victim. So they need to be protected. It can be children, it can be adults, it can be men, women, all kinds of people can get raped. So that needs to be, let me make that absolutely clear. I'm not talking about the legalization of rape. I don't know how we got onto that. I'm just talking about my slip up with a word. So I just thought I'd just go onto that. Let's go on to a subject that I think I'm more comfortable with, back to race. But we can talk about rape again another day. Corey lad, are you still with me, bro? Corey lad, exactly, you're spot on, JC. I'm not racist in the way one would think racist means, yeah, bro. Yeah, it's like if I go, yeah, 100%, bro. Corey lad, anytime, bro. I'll make you something on the channel. I don't know what I can do to give you prominence, but I'm definitely going to mention you in the community section of the channel. I'm going to say that I had a great interaction with you today, and this conversation is going to be saved on our lives, so you can refer to it. Anyone who has any doubts about who I am, well, no, actually that's bollocks. I'm not revealing who I am, or not revealing my face. I'm not doing that kind of thing, because I wish to remain private as a private individual, for my own reasons, and you can make of that what you will. But my views, I'm not going to keep hidden. My voice, I'm not going to keep hidden, and I'm going to connect with others that don't feel the same and that do feel the same. Like Corey lad does feel the same, and I'll obviously connect. I'm drawing a little bit of hate on the channel, but if you make a video, I don't only make videos on race, as you can probably see from my videos. It's not all about race. However, some of it is. And strangely, a lot of my videos on race seem to get a lot of hits. So make of it what you will. I don't decide that. It's YouTube. And I might sex up some of my titles a bit, alright? Hand on heart. I do sex up some of my titles a bit, but they're not. My titles don't reflect necessarily what I truly believe. They might reflect what people think, or what I think people think. So there's a balance there to be struck. So it does get the views in, does get people talking about race, and that's what I want. I want a dialogue. I want to break through this impasse. There is a little bit of an impasse. I think there are still areas in Leicester and around the country that are ghettoised, either predominantly white, just wanting to keep brown skins out and black skins out, or vice versa. Asian areas, not saying Asian areas are necessarily bad. Some Asian areas aren't deprived, some Asian areas are. You find the Muslim areas, the Muslim group is predominantly a socio-economically disadvantaged group, according to the Office of National Statistics. If you don't agree with me, please say, give me the proof, and I'll dig up the proof. And if not, then I'll issue a public apology. But yeah, I believe that Muslims, as an ethnic group, are the most socio-economically disadvantaged group. And of course, you get exceptions, just like you get in any pyramid of structure, but you do get a whole huge lot of disadvantaged Muslim Asians, and it's so easy to lump all Asians in one pot, the big P pots. Well, clearly all Asians are not the same. You get some different types of Asians, like East African Asians, you get Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, Goa people, Sri Lankan people, you get Tamil people, you get people from southern India, you get Sikhs, you get Hindus. They all have a slightly different socio-economic profile. Some do a lot better, some do a lot worse. Let's say it's the Muslims at the bottom of the en masse, the bottom of the socio-economic pile. So there is room for talk. There's also room for talk about the roots of humans. So like Chinese people, you've got different facial structures which the Nazis used against races, and there's branches of pseudoscience that measure people's face and then make judgments about that. Yeah, so to get all of that, and yes, I want to acknowledge that porn issue of race looks fucking different. I mean, if somebody's showing you a picture of a Chinese person, generally you'd look at their facial structure and say, yeah, they're fucking Chinese, I know that, I can tell. Well, first you might say Chinese, Japanese, but then you might say, yeah, Chinese. Yeah, so basically, that's about it. So I'm just going to finish with, I want to look at facial structure in connection to ancient humans, so Homo erectus, and all that kind of lot. Homo erectus, Homo neanderthalis, and I want to touch on that. And I have touched on that on some of my videos. Let's see what Corey Lad's still here. Corey Lad's just about going now. Alright, Corey Lad, guys, thanks for watching. This will all be saved in my lives. Corey Lad, massive respect to you. Well done. Good lad. Alright, see you, mate. Bye for now.